Hi, this is Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. This topic about emotional intelligence is very important for you as a young man because we want to develop you from being just an ordinary young man. We want you to become an extraordinary man of wisdom who is having integrity and character. And we're doing this through the kingdom principles. Remember, as a young man, it is very important that you become emotionally intelligent. And that is why we're spending this time. We're talking about this because it's very important for you to do. How do you know that you are emotionally intelligent? Is when you embrace new ideas and perspectives readily. And this is very important. And I've said this in the past, that as a young man, you must open up your mind and know that your ideas are not the rule and they are not the law. They are not the yeah and amen. There are many other people that are thinking differently. There are many other people that have got ideas. Your family have got ideas. Your colleagues have got ideas. We're talking about your peers are having ideas. Your own friends, circle of friends, they've got ideas. And I want to emphasize that an emotionally intelligent person understands that people are not the same. Therefore, they are knowing different things. Emotionally intelligent people are aware that you cannot know everything. You cannot know everybody. You cannot know everywhere as well. So therefore, other people may know things more than us. We may actually learn from other people as well. And that's the point that I want to emphasize. Now, when you are emotionally intelligent as a young man, you will realize that other people have got new ideas. So therefore, you will embrace them easily and you will embrace their perspective as well, readily as well. Because other people may know. Other people may have ideas more than you. Other people may actually have diverse ideas that may be helpful and may be able to collaborate with yours as well. Very key. And I'm emphasizing this because it's very important for you to understand that. Now, I'm saying this and saying, as a young man, to become emotionally intelligent, you must embrace new ideas from other people and be aware that other people have got ideas that are better than yours. Secondly, if you are to be emotionally intelligent, you must value and practice honesty and also must be transparent with your life at all times. This is challenging to many young men. To be transparent with your life, you always say with who, to who. But I want to tell you now that if people see you as transparent, people can see you as a role model. If people see you as transparent, people can see you as somebody that they can follow. Because then you inspire them with your life. And that's very important that we emphasize that you become an inspiration to others. So please value and practice honesty. Now, being honest, you start being honest with yourself. And I always say this, that it's not possible to be honest with others while you're not honest with yourself. There are many people that are not honest with themselves. You behave wrongly and you realize that this is a wrong behavior and you're not honest to rebuke yourself. As a young man, you're starting now to be hooked by drugs because of following peers that are influencing you, and you know how detrimental drugs are. Yes, be honest with yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Do you want to be this destroyed person who's destroyed by drugs? Be honest with yourself. Some of you young men, I know that you're hooking up with wrong friends. And I know that you are having these wrong friends around you because they look glamorous. They look like they're cool. They look like they're living life. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. And some of you see them and they're walking around and flashing expensive things because they've actually stolen money from certain sources that is not theirs. And they've stolen money from their own parents. And you know what I'm talking about. You know that there are those young men amongst you that are driving flashy cars because they are living a rogue life. They are part of gangsterism and so on. I'm saying all these things to you as a young man that you should actually look at these incidents around you from your own friends. And if you are hooked to that, be transparent with yourself. Be honest with yourself because that's the only way you're going to be able to rebuke yourself. And if you're honest with yourself, you're able to be honest with other people. And it's not easy to be honest with yourself because that's the first start. And people that are emotionally intelligent, young men, they are able to be honest with themselves. They can point at themselves and say, no. You become rogue now. No. You become naughty now. No, 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 no. You're you're misbehaving now to themselves and say, you're misbehaving now. Now, a young man that's able to point at themselves and say, you're misbehaving, and start actually focusing on changing from that type of misbehavior and start acting wrong and start reflecting on that and say, I want to change, I want to become, then you're on the path of becoming a better young man. You're on the path of becoming an extraordinary young man. And that's why we are dealing with this topic, to say to you, please, make sure that you value and you practice honesty at all times. Be honest with yourself and then be honest with others as well. There are some of you young men who have actually grown up in lies to an extent that you believe your own lie. And I want to urge you as a young man that please don't use lies to manipulate people. And don't be comfortable in lies either, because that's the only way you're going to become emotionally intelligent, when you are able to get rid of lies and tell only the truth, because that's the only honest way that you can live. Honesty and truth goes together. So therefore, honesty and lies cannot mix. So please, as a young man, be aware of this and run away from telling lies and be able to face yourself and say, if you are somebody who's a lie mongering, tell yourself, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm emotionally intelligent. I'm going to talk the truth all the time. Honest with myself and honest with other people as well. Very, very important. But also, as emotionally intelligent person, how do you know? Is when your presence puts others at ease in work settings. When your presence puts others at ease in work settings. And this is very important. If you are able to associate and relate with your colleagues at work, or when you are able to make people comfortable, when you arrive in the midst of people, people become comfortable and they can work with you. Because there are some of us who our behaviors are repelling to people. And how we deal with people become repelling to other people as well. And we are comfortable with that, some of us. And we have actually adopted that and made that part of our lives. And that cannot be, because emotional intelligence is ability, therefore, as a young man, to identify those wrong behaviors that are repelling people. And please get rid of those so that people can be comfortable in your space when they're working with you. So you cannot justify and say, people are running away from me because I'm telling the truth, because I'm firm, because I'm telling them where to get off, and be proud about that. Emotional intelligent person is able to package the way they relate with people in a better manner so that people become comfortable in confiding in them as well. People become comfortable in following your footsteps and being inspired by you. And that's very important. And I cannot emphasize this enough. Your presence must put others at ease in work settings. Now, that's part of emotional intelligence, and that you need to practice as a young man. But finally, we want to bring about that if you want to be emotionally intelligent and you want to check if you're emotionally intelligent, is when you recognize and manage your own emotions well. When you recognize and manage your emotions well. Please don't be controlled by your emotions as a young man. That I'll emphasize it day in and day out, because your emotions will lie to you. Your emotions will make you do wrong things and you will regret later. Your emotions will make you perform things that you're not supposed to do because it's the way you feel. Emotions like anger, for instance. If you're controlled by anger, you may end up killing people and try to apologize later while they are dead. And that's the reason why some of the young men commit suicide after they've killed the people, because their emotions took so much control of them. Some of the people that kill themselves after killing people, it's not that they were aiming to kill the person, but they don't have emotional intelligence to control their own emotions. So therefore, they've actually allowed the emotions of anger and rage that actually made them to take some weapons to kill other people. When the person dies and they realize that the person is dead, they don't have any choice, then they kill themselves. And that is not necessary to you as a young man. I want to urge you that you must recognize and manage your emotions very well. Recognize that you are having anger problems, and go for anger management training. This is very important. Realize that you've got emotional emotional roller coaster whereby you are actually having emotions that are controlling you. So please acknowledge that, be aware of that, and please be able to attend actual counseling for that. And if there's somebody that can help you out of that, so please make sure that you get people that can help you. Seek for help, because it's very important to seek for help. So that's the major thing that you need to do as a young man, and you will thank me later. And I believe that you have learned something out of this. We will finish up this topic tomorrow with part 5. This was part 4, of course, today. And I want to urge you, before we check out, to look out for our videos on our YouTube channel. So please, we have posted quite a lot of them there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the notification button. Don't forget our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane, the Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum as well. Very, very important for you. And please embark on those, and the good Lord will help you as you are listening to that and dealing with your emotions and becoming emotionally intelligent. Don't forget our TikTok account as well. May be helpful for you as well. We've got a lot of material that we've posted in that platform as well. May the good Lord bless you, and join us as we deal with the last part, which is part 5 tomorrow. May the good Lord bless you, and allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.